Hello, loved ones. How are you, my beautiful Aries? I welcome you to Soulmate Journey Empath. This is the first month that the channel is going live with Soulmate Journey um, readings. And I'm so very glad that you felt guided to this video, to this channel. And I thank you so very much for your support. Hopefully, the messages that we get today will be able to assist you in making the most of your soulmate journey with your soul family, with soulmates that teach us karmic lessons, with potential twin flame connections, and with abundance and beauty in your own mind, body, and spirit. So thank you so very much for joining. You may notice that we are now 4 days into the month of June 2019, 6/4/2019. So these messages will begin today and carry you forward through the month of June into July. And I would also remind you that time is relative, especially on a soul's path, on a soul's journey. And so if these messages do not resonate with you, that is okay. If this time is not when you are coming to this reading, realize that you are divinely guided in the perfect time to receive these messages. So, what's really interesting is that as I was meditating to prepare for this reading, I couldn't help but picture the color orange. The color orange. And that was accompanied by the smell of amber. And so for me, as an empath, as someone who is intuitively guided, and someone who has synesthesia, this was a really powerful message to me that I feel was important to incorporate in all of our soulmate journey readings for this period in time. And if we know what orange is in terms of our sacral chakra, we know that this is the point over our sacrum, over our hips and lower back, where we carry old traumas, old scars, old wounds, disappointments, unrealized potential. And in the negative, we can be focusing on regret for these missed journeys and opportunities. And so I think universe, source, spirit, God, however you resonate in your belief system, really has a message for everyone at this period in time, that essential on this journey, individual and collective, is a period of inner healing of these old wounds, of purging these things that are painful, that we bury down deeply because they're difficult to remember. But the message here in the positive is that by cleansing and balancing what we're holding in the sacral chakra, we can balance and effectively use those higher chakras, open up to that sense of beautiful and honest self with that solar plexus chakra, open to love with those around us with the heart chakra, communicate firmly, comfortably, and honestly using our throat chakra, being able to fully utilize with the balance of the lower chakras, that third eye, to be open to intuitive messages and gifts, like you were motivated to come to this reading. And above that, the crown chakra, upon which everything else rests, what connects us to the divine in our experiences and on our journey. So with that in mind, We do use the Journey of Love Tarot here to get oracle messages on our soulmate journey. And we also use the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck for more specific messages on your energies and the energies of persons that you may be dealing with or thinking of, or who may come to cross your path. And finally, we use the Gilded Tarot to clarify any of these larger messages. So, sending lots of sacral chakra healing to us, Aries, through this month, and also a little bit to help with that root chakra too. All right. So, let us begin. You may notice we have some fluorite here, rainbow fluorite. As an empath and as an intuitive and healer, I find that it really, really is helpful to cleanse the negative, to balance things out. And it also hooks us into something higher. So I wanted that to kind of resonate with your energies. And you'll see that we have this tangerine quartz with the soulmate cards. And that is really because before we're ready to really accept these messages and move forward, we need to make sure that we have participated in all of that sacral chakra healing that we need at this juncture on our soulmate journey. So thank you for joining me, Aries. Let's go ahead and get started. What are messages for Aries energy? Oh, and there is our first card. We have temptation. Temptation. In traditional tarot, this is our devil card. All right. What else do we need to know about Aries for their soulmate journey? June 2019, or whenever they've been guided here. All right. We have triumph. Triumph. And one final message about Aries energy for their soulmate journey, June 2019. And we have intuition, the high priestess in traditional tarot. So Aries, your energy at this moment really is overcoming a deep, deep obstacle. Again, when I see this temptation, we commonly associate this with maybe Capricorn or with the root chakra. But here there may be temptations to hang on to old ways of doing things. Old ways of doing things that ultimately have been painful to us. And we want to move forward from that. We want to be triumphant. We want to be triumphant. We want forward momentum. And how are we trying to achieve that? Well, by using our intuition. But as we kind of said in the opening here, it's very, very difficult to work on those messages that come through from the higher chakras when we're stuck fighting these battles down in the lower chakras, resolving this karma. So definitely for you, Aries, there is something toxic, maybe karmic, that you are just really wanting to triumphantly walk away from. And you're trying to use your intuition to figure out what the next step is. How can you break free? Let's get the other person's energy here. Oh, and right away, sacrifice. Sacrifice. What else do we need to know about Aries' other person? What else do we need to know about Aries' other person for the month of June 2019 on their journey? We have the Three of Cups. Rejoice in celebration. Interesting. Very different energy here. And what is one more message for Aries person for June 2019? For Aries person. And we have the Six of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity. All right. So for whoever Aries is dealing with, or who may be coming in for Aries, they have been through this great transformation. Great transformation. And like any transformation, there is sacrifice required. But also, I think this is beautiful here. When we go back to looking at this card, is we have this beautiful balancing of all the energies, of all the chakras. It doesn't look easy. This is something she's almost pulling off out of her own sight behind her head, but there's faith involved. So huge transformative energy for whoever you're dealing with, Aries. And this is something that they are rejoicing in. Rejoicing in. Cups. A lot of green here with the heart chakra. So some heart chakra work here. Maybe they have already addressed that work in the sacral chakra. And this is celebration, being surrounded by love and support. Okay, it's a big transformation, but it sounds like it's been a safe one. And again, here we have material and spiritual prosperity. So on to bigger and better things for your person, Aries. Bigger and better things for them. What does Aries need to work on for June 2019? What does Aries need to work on their soulmate journey? What does Aries need to work on? The Six of Cups. Memories of love. Interesting, because that comes out right underneath temptation. What else does Aries need to work on their soulmate journey, June 2019? What does Aries need to work on their soulmate journey? And there we go. Serious transformation before triumph. And then under that, we have light, the sun. Light will be shown. Okay, very clear message here for Aries. This is a very clear message for you. So we have these memories of love underneath temptation. And we have transformation, our death card, underneath triumph, and light under intuition, to clarify where we're at and what work we need to do to move past this point. So there are memories of maybe the way that something used to be for you, Aries, but it hasn't been that way for a while. Also seeing the Six of Cups, which can signify a soulmate connection. Maybe here you thought this was, a twin flame connection, and it actually was a karmic partner. transformation to clarify triumph. There must be something let go to start anew. There must be something let go. There's a transformation process that needs to take place before you're able to move forward triumphantly. And once you're able to do that, the light will be shed on these issues that you're having a difficult time figuring out with your intuition right now, Aries. So let's clarify for Aries person, what do they need to work on for June 2019? Oh, we have the Five of Cups. Emotional loss. Emotional loss. That's like a downward spiral. And it's a guarded heart, hands crossed over it. See that orange? Takes us back to that message about the sacral chakra. That pain is closing the heart. That lesson has to be resolved to open the heart of your person, Aries. What does Aries person now have to work on for June 2019 in their soulmate journey? Oh, and look at that. Could the message be any clearer? And it's also very interesting here because we have a lot of cups energy, a lot of water, emotional energy here with the person that you're dealing with, Aries. And gosh, 5 out of 6 major arcana for you here. So very large karmic things going on for you, Aries. A lot of healing going on for your person. And let's get one more message for Aries person. Their work for June 2019. Aries person, what work do they have for June 2019? Aries person, what work? Oh. And there it came out. Spiritual strength. In a traditional tarot, this would be the Nine of Wands, Nine of Staves. So there's this clarity and strength that is obtained through bearing it, a seemingly unmanageable load. And really the lesson here is that while it may seem physically arduous, physically overwhelming, spiritually, this is a beautiful opportunity for growth. Absolutely beautiful. All right. So far, we've got some really good messages here. Really good messages. All right. What messages do we have for Aries energy on their soulmate journey for union? What does Aries need to know for union on their soulmate journey of June 2019? What does Aries need to know? Aries, the choice. The choice. And if we look at the number for the choice here, 6 into 8. 8 is transformative energy. So we're at the position, Aries, where we have to make a choice. Where is this going? Where is this going? Are we going to transform? Where is that going, Aries? And do we have a message for Aries person? Oh, that jumped right out at me. The pearl threaded. That's number 38. That's an 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 is the number for this. Energy of 2, look at. There's a thread between 2 pieces. And what is one general message for shared energy between Aries and the person they're dealing with for June 2019. All right. Loving all that is. 22 is a 4. Balance, stability. Loving all that is really challenges us to do that sacral chakra healing. To do that healing. Because before you can fully be open to the love of others, you must love all that is in you. Especially when we're considering a soulmate journey here, because these are familiar souls. And how can you recognize your soul family until you have really come into your own? Until you have healed that karma. And to clarify for Aries here, we have the Temperance card. We have balance. Balancing passion and emotion. Balancing it. Patience. Tell us more about this transformation, please. All right, transformation. Double message here. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. Again, maybe all of the lesson here is not finished with you and this person, Aries. Maybe it's not finished. Let's clarify light and intuition for our Aries. Clarify light and intuition. What's the blockage? What is the blockage here for Aries? Light and intuition. And we have the Page of Cups. Emotional communication. Emotional expression. Not bold, huge emotional expression, but developing emotional expression. Developing it in a way that is both positive and healthy for you and for the persons in your life, Aries. You have a beautiful, beautiful, tender heart underneath all that activity, right? But if you're always the battering ram instead of the bleeding baby lamb from time to time, people don't really get to see that beautiful and vulnerable part of you. And look, we have the Emperor card to clarify what's going on with Aries person. So this to me really, I don't like having to say this, but the energy I'm reading here is that you and this person have decided to dissolve. You are not emotionally attuned right now. For whatever reason. It may be a divorce, a legal separation, a conflict or struggle that has you at odds right now, but I don't see you as being together. This other person has made great sacrifice, and yet they're feeling deep defeat and emotional loss because of control issues, because of marriage, traditions. Oh my goodness. And then here we go, clarifying the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups. Wow. So I think sandwiched in between the sacral chakra here is there's a lot of love surrounding this person to help them heal those old wounds. A lot of love. Support. They may be finding other members of their soul family to kind of help them on this journey. And what's one more message for Aries person? Clarified by the Hermit under spiritual strength and material prosperity. So your person, Aries, is really counting on those that are close to them to help provide that healing, loving energy, to give them a good mirror, a good reflection of themselves, to help them work on this sacral chakra healing, old disappointments, insecurities, missed opportunities, and feelings of regret and deep, deep pain. Deep, deep pain. We're very much in the cups here, and we have a lot of green, a lot of heart chakra energy, but we also have some deeper things that are buried that need to be resolved. And Aries, you are struggling to overcome your own demons. Whether it's the misconception that you are on the right path, or needing to get back in touch with old memories. I see this Six of Cups here twice. So big message for you, Aries. Old memories of love, old hopes about love, old ways of approaching love are something that Spirit is telling you really need to get in touch with this month. And with these memories of love, they can guide you to this transformation where you're triumphant and you can unite and be that childlike, that little lamb. This will also shine light on things and awaken your intuition so that you're better able to receive these gifts. But you have a choice, Aries. Spirit says you have a choice this month. And your person will always feel this connection that's dissolved for them, whether it's with you or another. The pearl is threaded, though it may be fraying, they're both still connected. And this reminds me very much of the story about the red string that connects souls together. So how can we get there, Aries? By doing that healing work and embracing it and learning to love all that is in yourself and in others. And that's important. I think one last point to clarify with that is that when we love unconditionally, which is what we want to do on our soulmate journey, right? We want to love unconditionally and wholly and release ourselves from this expectation that love is quid pro quo. And it's not. Unconditional love is a beautiful, free thing. We give of it freely, and that makes us open to receiving it. We can't give of it freely and receive it in that beautiful way that unites us with our soul family and our soulmates until we learn to love all that is, but also recognize to put up boundaries when there are things that are damaging to that energy, and learn how to transform them with our intuition into gentle and positive messages. So I hope that this was so helpful for you, Aries. I wish you the best of luck this month as you embark on your soulmate journey. Again, like, share, and subscribe if this reading or this channel resonates with you. You are so very loved, loved one. Blessings to you. Bye-bye.